being a producer slash artist slash starting to be a CEO, like how would you say you manage your time? Like, because I know that got to be crazy managing your time.
Bro.
Hey guys, welcome back to Relatable Topics, where we interview our local guests that's trying to go above and beyond with just life, with not just the average. So I hope y'all enjoy.
Here today we have Ty Woodruff, who's a producer and a rapper. And how are you today?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
We're doing good. We're
That's
doing good.
good.
Okay, so let's just jump straight into everything. So first question is going to be just tell us how you started off just producing and rapping, since it's two different fields.
All right, so rapping, I've been rapping, man, since about third grade. And how I started rapping, my uncle, like, he got this game called Rock the Mic, right? And so basically it was like the karaoke version of rap, basically. Gotcha. And so what we would do is, like, he'll have us rap on it, right? And he had a little cassette player and he would record us rapping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was just tripping and all that. So that's really how I started. And ever since then, I just been writing, just playing around. I didn't really get serious until, like, high school. Producing, I started producing, like, 2 years ago. For real. Like, this will be my second year. And how I did that is, I was at another local producer's house. I was just looking at him, like, make beats, cook up and all that, and I was interested. So I went home. I got the free trial FL and all that. And, shoot, I sucked at it at first, bro. Like, my beats sucked. It sounded like Minecraft beats and all that. But, like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get good at this. So I made it, like, my goal. I would do a beat a day for a year. And no lie, I did a beat a day for a whole year. And that really, like, made me want it even more. Like, seeing myself develop.
And seeing the
progress.
progress.
Yeah, seeing the progress made me even hungrier. And that's how I got here today, for real.
Got you. So,
yeah.
So just tell us about, like, the daily grind that you did, because I know it takes, because, like, I take 100 shots a day just trying to get better at taking pictures. So, like, how was that? How was the progress, like, fighting you? Because I know you had to have perseverance for all that. So how did that go?
Well, man, perseverance is hard in the beginning, because, like, you're not you're not where you want to be.
Got you.
And as a producer, you got to get people to rap on your beats, right?
So you got to be good.
You got to be good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So at first, I was like, man, my beats suck. I had to be honest with myself, but I knew I was going to get better. So I kept practicing. And I try to do like 5 beats a day. And yeah, I had to challenge myself for real. And honestly, it took me a whole year to sell the beat. Like, I didn't sell my first beat until like a whole year. So keep that in mind. So I mean,
it's been a grind then.
It has been a grind, dude. So just to have like people hit me up like, yo, I need some beats, like, it's amazing. It's a grind. I'm still going up. So I'm thankful for everything for that.
So what do you think the first thing when you listen to a new beat or a new recording, what is the first thing you listen for that's basically like, okay, this is it, like this?
Like if I'm recording like with an artist on it,
no, like your beat in particular.
My beat. Well, I rap on my beats.
Right.
If I can make something catchy like rapping on it and it sounds good, to me that's I say that's a hit. And really that just comes with experience over time. And the one thing about beats is you can have a beat that's okay, but you can get the right artist on that beat, then it's gonna be fire. And that's another thing you gotta have for your producer. You gotta be able to give the right beats to the right people. So that's another skill that you gotta have. Yeah.
So tell me how, like, do you go about finding your artists when you first started? Like, I know now they probably come to you more now since you got like a base now, but like when you first started, how did you reach out to the artists that you was trying to get to? Like,
well, basically I'd be like, hey, yo, bro, you trying to get on the song with me? So, like, they can't say that for real. I wasn't really trying to, like, push people on my beats. I was more like, hey, you want to, like, get on me with a song? I wasn't really confident in my beats at that time.
Just yet.
Yeah, just yet. So I just be like, hey, I got this song right here. Just get on there for a feature, And that's how I went about doing it. And over time, it was like, hey, yo, send me that beat. So I was like, all right, bet. And that's pretty much how it happened, for real.
Okay. So where would you say you at now with the producing, just the producing stage?
The producing stage, right now, I'm starting to sell beats on YouTube. That's my goal. Locally, I work with a whole lot of artists. So, I mean, the money from there is coming in, but I would like to start actually getting placements with, like, bigger artists, like artists actually in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So So working with the artists around locally, I know you work with a lot of local people because
Yeah.
you're one of the best producers around here. So
Thank you.
how do you go about do you just work with anybody? How you decide if you want to work with somebody?
Well, being a producer, the thing is, man, you can't really, be mean to artists in a way. You can't really like turn nobody away. You don't want to do that because I mean, as a producer, it's your job to help that artist get to where they want to be on your beat or whatever. So I don't really turn nobody away, and it doesn't really matter how like talented you are, because my goal, like when you record with me, is to make a hit. You know what I mean? So it's been people come to my studio, they don't really get that much bars, but I work with them, and we can come up with something that's gonna bang.
Gotcha.
That's my thing.
So what's your goal when you working with an artist then?
Make a hit. I mean, yeah, that's my goal. Make a hit. Like I feel like, man, like we gonna get the most out of this beat. It don't matter what. I'm gonna give my all into recording. You gonna give your all into like, putting your emotion into it, all that, and we gonna come up with something. We gonna get the best out of it. And that's when I have an artist in my studio. That's my main goal, is we gonna get the most out of it.
Okay, gotcha.
So, who do you think is the best producer? What is a producer that inspires you?
Zaytoven. And the reason I say Zaytoven is because like his style is amazing. You can just hear a beat and it's Zaytoven. I think that's very significant. Like definitely today, because you got everybody trying to make their beat sound like so and so, or like but he's just him, and that's remarkable. He can just keep doing that for real.
Right.
And how would you go about finding your own sound?
Yeah, all right. Finding your own sound nowadays as a producer is really, really kind of difficult, because if you go on YouTube, you see type beats. So
I see that a lot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ask any local rapper, they know what type beats are. So it's really kind of difficult, because I got people hit me up like, yo, I want a Young Boy type beat, or I want a Metro Boomin type beat. You know what I mean?
Make it similar, sort of.
Yeah, and how I learned about going through that, you don't want to make a beat the same way Metro Boomin would make,
right,
or anything like that. You kind of want to make a beat that's in that style, but put your own flavor into it, and that's how you develop your own sound. And be able to work with multiple artists.
Right. So, outside of being a producer, you're rapping. How do you think you have been influenced by that, by your surroundings?
By my surroundings, a whole lot. I mean, I've been doing this since forever. And if you listen to like my music, like from back in the day, it's a whole lot of stories about my cousin and stuff we went through when we were little. Me, I've always been like the good guy. I wouldn't say the good guy, but like I had my head out of like the bad part of the street life. You know what I mean? But I still got to see some things too. That's why I don't never be like, like I'm a bang bang shoot you up and nothing like that. But I rap about like what my cousin had did and what I've seen like growing up. So. I think my music is very true to its origins. Yeah.
So how would you say you like being a producer / artist / starting to be a CEO? Like how would you say you manage your time? Like, cause I know that gotta be crazy managing your time.
Bro, write stuff down. You gotta write it down. You do like for real. Yeah. You really gotta schedule things out. And like if you don't write it down, you gotta have it scheduled in your head. Like, for real. Because, I mean, if you got, like, a girl or whatever, you got to schedule time for her. You got to schedule time for your business. You got to schedule time to make beats, have artists in and out. You got to write it down. Now, I can't stress that enough. Write it down. It will help you out. It will save you time, save the confusion, all of that.
So you busy then.
Busy, man. Like, I can't tell you how busy I am, bro. For real. Like, man, I'm working on, like, with a whole lot of artists. I got one person right now, like, yo, you finished my recording, man? I'm like, man, I'm about to do an interview real quick. I'll get you when I get home. so yeah, I'm busy, man. I hope you understand. I told him, I was like, next session, bro, I got you for free.
Okay, so do you be looking, like, I know that you fuck with a lot of people that you work with, so, like, how would you go about trying to get your money, but also, I know a lot of people who's friends with you, like, do you still, like, tag, you got to get your money out of it, like, do you just look out or what?
I look out as far as beats go, but recording I usually charge.
Gotcha.
That's how I do it, because I know like people around here trying to get up, and I'm trying to help them get up too. I'm trying to put people on for this area,
Got you.
So that's how I do that.
Okay, so like I basically believe like your actions define who you are
Mhm.
and the person that you want to become.
Yeah.
So like, what type of person do you want to become in the producing or artist world?
I mean, I want to become a person that a leader in the community, for real, for real. I want to be that person where people be like, hey, if he can do it, you know, I can do it too. You know, he did this, I can do this too. And that's what I'm trying to be with my music producing and everything I do. I'm trying to be that person who can really look out for the younger generation and help put them on game. You know,
I understand. So what would you say your actions is like? Like how do you show that? Like how do you actually go by your identity that you want to become?
I mean, how I go by it is I just be myself, honestly, dude. Like, if you know me, man, you know, I'm very true to my roots. I'm very down to earth. You know, I don't really be in the streets with the hoorah, none of that stuff. You know, it's like you practice what you preach. You know what I mean? So it's really, I'm just myself, and in that really just shows like, you know, how we can get there. But yeah,
So outside of producing and rapping and starting your own business, what do you do for fun? What do you do as quote unquote chill?
Believe it or not, I go fishing for real. That's what I do. On my I know. I say that to everybody. Like, you go fishing? Yeah, I go fish. I love to fish. That's one of my favorite things to do. I'll fish like all day and all night for real. So
that relaxes you.
Yeah, it excites me too, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I know you got a lot of like artists that you work with, being a producer. So, like, do you have any favorites that you work with or anything? Like,
I can't say that. I can't say that. They gonna watch this interview. But for everybody out there, just keep grinding. You know, just keep grinding.
I got you.
Because everybody, I love everybody that I work with. I truly can say that everybody's talented.
I understand.
Yeah.
That. So,
what advice do you have for anybody that's trying to become basically who you want to become? Because we've interviewed a lot of rappers and we've interviewed well, we haven't interviewed producers yet, but you're rapper, producer, and starting CEO. So what advice do you have for somebody that's trying to juggle a lot of things like you are?
Well, I say this. It's always time to start. You know what I mean? So you got to be honest with yourself. You got to get where you need to be to start that. Don't sell yourself short. Know your worth and go out there and get it. For real. Because there's money out there. You just got to go get it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You got to go get it. You feel me? So that's pretty much like, if you want to do something, believe you can do it and go do it.
I feel that vibe. So what's your message that you want to deliver to everyone?
My message I want to deliver to everyone. I mean, in this area, I believe everybody got a whole lot of dreams, and I think a lot of people give up on them dreams because they don't see that success and
Gotta have patience.
Yeah, they don't see that success in a quick time limit. So I just want to say, it's never too late. It's never too late to start. If you want to do something, go out and do it, and don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Because at the end of the day, only God can judge you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So how would you say you gonna accomplish your goals? What are the actions that you do to accomplish your goals? Because I know you got a lot of goals. Same here, but like, how do you accomplish the goals that you want to become? Because they're big goals, and you gotta really put in the time and the work. So how you go about getting to that?
I wake up around 5 a.m. every morning.
Feel that.
First thing I do, I make some beats. I finish them out. After that, CEO time. You feel me? So I'm doing that. I'm trying to get everything straight with that. Make sure, we making a profit. Orders are getting finalized and in. And then in the afternoon, bro, is recording time. So I'm trying to see who trying to go to the studio. And like I said, write it down or at least get a schedule. And so I know like where I'm at right now as a producer, I'm at the point where it's like I know my worth and I know that I got to start like getting more money off of this, because I've been giving like a lot of people, little freebies and stuff like that. But now, if I want to progress, I got to take my craft serious. And really, it's just a grind, dude. It's just a grind. You got to keep going, keep reaching out to new people, and also keep developing your own sound. So that's where I'm at.
Okay, I understand that because I feel that vibe completely because
Yeah.
I'm working day in and day out.
Yeah.
So like, how you juggle like your work life? Because I know you still gotta work a regular 4 to 1, 9 to 5, basically.
Yeah. you know I work. So
but you gotta work a 9 to 5. So like, how you juggle them days? Because you gotta get that work time in so you could be able to feed your goals for the moment now. So how do you try to juggle that?
Yeah. So after I get off work, man, first thing I do is usually I get off at 1 o'clock. So at that point in time, I'll usually work on my business, or on another day I might work on my business. Second day, I may make some beats. But usually I always have time to record people. So usually I'll be like, hey yo man, 4 o'clock through 6 o'clock, come through, we can get started. So that's usually how I do it. Like I have a schedule set. Yeah, time management is for real. Like if you wanna, like bro, like the thing is, it's all about time management, man. Everybody got 24 hours in a day. You feel me?
Right,
so like, use the most of it and use a lot of it too. Like you gotta cut some sleep, man. Go ahead.
You gotta sacrifice.
Like I was reading this thing, yo. It was like millionaires. They wake up at 3 a.m. I wake up at 5 a.m. But you feel me? But the grind is still there though.
I feel that vibe.
Yeah, the grind is still there though. But...
Okay. Before we ask you our last question, do you have anything you want to tell the people?
Oh, all right. So July or maybe August, I'm gonna be releasing my first EP, Never Too Late. Make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna be dropping some videos with Destin Brown, Sea Life, a whole lot of people, man. For real. It's gonna be everybody on there. It's gonna be lit. Go check that out.
Okay, and my last question I have for you, like, okay, before you leave this earth, what would you like to be remembered as?
Honestly, man, I just want to be remembered as like a kind, loving person. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's not about what job you had. It's about how you made people feel. For real.
Yeah.
You feel that? So I mean, I just want to be remembered as a good person with a good character. Because that's what God gonna see anyway.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's all that really matters.
Got you. Hey, y'all heard the best from Ty Woodruff, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all got some knowledge out of this video. Man, I'm VibesWithTae.
And I'm Saloni Unique.
And I'm Ty, that guy. You already know.
Be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to Saloni Unique, man. And I hope y'all like this video. I hope y'all have a great day, man. And we out.
Be on my grind, on my grind, on my grind. Money on my mind, on my mind, on my mind. I be on my grind, on my grind, on my grind. Money on my mind, on my mind, on my mind, yeah. 23 no flight, but I stay high. 100 blue strip, that's a good.
If you stayed to the end of the video, thank you so much, man. It means the world to me, man. Thank you. Hope you got some knowledge out of this video or got something out of this video. If you did, man, drop a like, comment maybe, man. I love to interact with people. And man, be sure to subscribe. We got great content coming, man. We got better. We just getting better every video. So be sure to subscribe. Like I said, we getting better every video. So just stay tuned and just keep watching, man. I hope you have a great day and hope you have a blessed day, man. We out.